Welcome to today's deep dive. We are jumping right into something that I think is pretty fascinating today.
Oh, absolutely. It's a really interesting topic.
Yeah, so our mission today is to sort of pull back the curtain on the wedding industry. We're exploring this invisible web of B2B relationships, business-to-business networks that actually make modern celebrations happen.
Right, because it's not just magic, right? It's a business.
Exactly. And we're specifically looking at this really detailed source document that breaks down DJ and entertainment vendor referral networks. And it talks a lot about how platforms like Weddizer are just completely revolutionizing vendor collaboration.
Yeah, the Weddizer stuff is a total game changer for the industry.
It really is. And for you listening, whether you are currently planning some massive event or maybe you run your own service-based business where you're just fascinated by how different industries operate behind closed doors.
Yeah.
This deep dive is honestly a masterclass in modern networking.
It's basically a masterclass in building professional ecosystems, no matter what your field is.
Exactly. So to start us off, I want you to picture like a massive, high-stakes theatrical production.
Oh, I love this analogy.
Right. So you have the intricate lighting cues. You've got this sweeping, emotionally timed soundtrack, elaborate set design, and the lead actors are standing backstage. Adrenaline is pumping. They are ready to step out.
Setting the scene.
Yeah. But now, imagine if the cast and the crew had never actually met.
Oh, man.
Think about what would happen if they had literally never rehearsed together. They never coordinated a single cue, and they all just show up on opening night, hoping it, I don't know, magically works out.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Right. You wouldn't just have a bad show, you would have total unmitigated chaos.
Yeah, the timing would just completely fall apart. I mean, the dramatic spotlight would hit an empty mark, the audio would clash with the emotional tone of the scene.
We'll be bumping into each other.
Exactly, and everyone in the audience would feel that jarring disconnect immediately. It would be super uncomfortable.
Really uncomfortable.
And yet, for a very long time, that is exactly how the wedding industry operated.
Wow, yeah.
It was essentially just this collection of independent hired guns. You know, a DJ here, a photographer there, maybe a lighting tech somewhere else.
Totally siloed.
Right. All of them showing up at the exact same venue on the exact same Saturday, shaking hands for literally the first time, and just crossing their fingers that the night would flow smoothly.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah.
Because, flowing directly from that theater analogy, we are seeing a massive shift where solo acts in this industry are effectively dead.
Completely dead.
Yeah. When you look at the invisible web of B2B relationships driving these massive celebrations now, it becomes super clear that modern couples are demanding something fundamentally different.
Oh, they want so much more now.
They really do. They aren't looking for, like, a guy standing in the corner with a Spotify playlist and a couple of cheap strobe lights anymore.
No, definitely not.
They expect a completely integrated, highly produced experience. They want the music, the lighting, the atmospheric effects, and the entertainment to just blend into one seamless narrative.
Because ultimately they're paying for an immersive environment. And to execute that level of technical and emotional complexity, you just require a powerful network of professionals.
Right. You can't fake it.
You really can't. We are talking about DJs, live musicians, event planners, venues, decorators, photographers, all operating as a unified front.
Like a real crew.
Exactly. Essentially choreographing the event before it ever begins. And the professional referral network, that's what acts as the connective tissue bridging all these independent pros.
It stitches them together.
Yeah, it transforms a group of strangers into this really tight-knit wedding ecosystem.
But hang on, I actually have to push back on this premise just a little bit.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because let's say a couple comes in with a strict budget. Let's say it's $50,000 for the entire wedding. Aren't all of these independent businesses technically competing for the exact same limited pool of money?
Yeah, that's a common way to look at it, yeah.
Right. Because if I'm a DJ and I convince the couple to hire my buddy, this premium lighting specialist, for $5,000, well, that is $5,000 the couple can no longer spend on upgrading my package.
Sure.
Or booking my live band hybrid act. So why on earth am I collaborating? Why am I helping another vendor take a bigger cut of my client's budget?
Well, what's fascinating here is that you're looking at it as a zero-sum game.
I mean, the budget is finite, right?
True, but within this ecosystem, it's actually a symbiotic chain.
Yeah.
It's not about dividing a fixed pie. It's about expanding the pie by securing the booking in the first place.
Oh, by offering more value up front.
Exactly. You provide overwhelming combined value. Let's look at the actual mechanics, financial and psychological, of how this works.
Okay.
When a couple is spending tens of thousands of dollars on a single day, their primary emotion isn't usually excitement.
No, what is it?
It's anxiety. They are absolutely terrified of something going wrong.
Oh, right. Because there are no do-overs for a wedding reception.
Yeah.
If the dance floor is dead, you can't just be like, hey guys, so let's try again next weekend.
Exactly.
Why?
Which is why a unified front mitigates risk. Think about it. A wedding planner recommends a specific DJ they trust implicitly.
Okay.
That DJ, knowing the physical quirks of the chosen venue, brings in a specialized lighting company that knows exactly how to rig the room without blowing a circuit.
Ah, so they already know the literal lay of the land.
Right. And then the photographer, who loves working with that specific lighting company because their washes don't ruin camera exposures, they collaborate with the DJ to capture these dramatic, perfectly lit shots of the dance floor.
Everything connects.
Yes. When vendors pitch themselves as a cohesive package, they aren't stealing budget from one another. They are selling an insurance policy against failure.
An insurance policy, I love that.
Yeah, and the couple is far more willing to stretch their overall budget for a team that guarantees a flawless outcome than they are to nickel and dime individual strangers.
That completely flips the perspective. It's shifting the couple from buying items on a checklist. Check, we have a DJ, check, we have a camera, to investing in a guaranteed successful result.
Exactly. You're buying peace of mind.
And if the DJ knows exactly when the photographer needs the sparkler exit music to hit its crescendo, the photos look incredible, the couple is thrilled, and every single vendor just looks like a genius.
And the friction just disappears. When a team has a shorthand from working together 50 times, the event basically runs itself.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that seamless execution, that feeling that everything is just magically happening around you, that is the actual luxury product couples are paying for today.
Which really brings us to the currency that makes this entire ecosystem function. We're talking about trust versus traditional marketing.
Oh, absolutely. Trust is everything.
Because relying on a vendor referral network is essentially tearing up the old business model. The old model of just buying ads in bridal magazines or, throwing money at social media algorithms hoping for a click.
Yeah, the spray and pray method.
Exactly. The way I think about it, relying on a referral is like skipping the massive hour-long line at an exclusive club because you walked right up to the velvet rope with the bouncer.
That is a great analogy.
Whereas traditional advertising, it's like standing alone on the sidewalk in the rain, just handing out flyers to strangers, hoping someone decides to wander in.
That bouncer analogy perfectly encapsulates the psychology of the modern consumer because weddings are deeply personal. They are highly vulnerable events.
Yeah, emotions are high.
Very high. So couples crave vendors they can trust above almost any other metric, honestly, even above price in a lot of cases.
Really? More than price?
Often, yes. When a recommendation comes from an already respected professional, say a high-end luxury wedding planner who the couple has already vetted and paid handsomely, it creates instant credibility.
You skip the line.
Exactly.
Right.
You completely bypass the natural skepticism and friction that comes with clicking on a random internet ad.
But wait, how does a DJ, just using that as a specific example, how does a DJ guarantee that associating with all these other vendors actually builds their own specific brand reputation?
What do you mean?
Well, if I'm a DJ, I don't want to just be known as the planner's sidekick or just the venue's default music guy. I want my own brand to hold independent weight.
Right. Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, it really comes down to the mechanism of borrowed credibility.
Borrowed credibility.
Yeah. When you consistently align your business with top-tier respected venues and highly sought-after planners, the prestige of those established brands actively transfers onto you. You inherit their luxury positioning. This shared standard of excellence elevates everyone. So a DJ who successfully embeds themselves in these high-end networks, they stop being viewed as just a human jukebox.
Right, they become an authority.
Exactly. They become recognized as a reliable entertainment expert. And the business impacts of that psychological shift are completely tangible.
I mean, the impacts have to be huge. Because of that instant credibility, vendors must see much higher booking conversions.
Oh, massively higher.
Yeah, the leads they get from referrals are vastly higher quality because the clients are already actively planning. They're heavily invested and they're pre-sold on the vendor's value by the planner.
They're ready to buy.
Contrast